Let's get to the bottom of this one. Unspoken truths that I miss one. Tap into the minds of the people, rather acknowledge before I dismiss one. Atheists, Muslim, Christians, Buddhists, they all got usage, all got perspective. It's a collective. Get to the bottom of the truth is, with our hearts uncovered. Boy, detox from all of the lies you smothered. What I'm trying to kill you, but with faith you recover. Yeah, peel off the makeup, we finna take off. Never said it'd be a cakewalk. Meditate till we charged up. Execute goes regardless. Decalcify my pineal. Breaking language barriers, we saw millennials. Planets passing age rotations, down me we owe. So down me we know. Sometimes we can be slow, that's why my ears open. Every drop you add could complete the ocean. Speak up, play your part too. Been vulnerable, it's an art tool. Reflect on all the Jews like torture. It's on you, tell the truth.
Yeah, we about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. Listen. Yeah, aim in the fit so you see in the mirror. Play with your focus and watch it get clear. Polish your crown, turn it up if you wear it. You live in the root, release what you're fearing. And watch it all rise, the righteous will hear it. They calling us twisted, I'm not even caring. Because it's unseen, the mind is too barren. They won't even heal it, they pass it to cheering. We over here healing, conversing and listening. Know that the truth isn't always appealing, but end it with healing and find your beginning. Frequency positive, what you receiving. Perception is up to you, what you believing. What you retrieving, mentally speaking. Life that they breathing, no words from a heathen. Don't know it all, but together undefeated. Conversation rather want it, you need it. Could fill up your tank before it's depleted. Don't care if you calling on Allah, Jesus, Buddha or Christian, not being facetious. Come to the tribe with the students and teachers. All got a voice, we the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. Conversation rather want it, you need it. Could fill up your tank before it's depleted. Don't care if you calling on Allah, Jesus, Buddha or Christian, not being facetious. Come to the tribe with the students and teachers. All got a voice, we the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. Hey. Yeah. We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. Praying for truth cause the world is so fickle. Keeping my mental how clean as a whistle. Attention's a trap, they can lead you astray. Sneering this shit through the storm and the haze. Real conversations are lost in the greed. Others get lost in the web that it weaves. Sift through the rhetoric, uncover schemes. Knowledge inherited, this is imperative. I got a lot on my mind and I'm sharing it. Apples to oranges, it ain't no comparisons. I'm the type that'll never break character. I'm the type to make memories and cherish them. Trust intuition and doubt of disparity. Pursuing the echoes of wisdom. Chasing that moment of clarity. Conversation rather one and you need it. Come fill up your tank before it's depleted. Don't care if you calling on Allah, Jesus, Buddha or Christian, not being facetious. Come to the track with the students and teachers. All got a voice, who the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. Conversation rather one and you need it. Come fill up your tank before it's depleted. Don't care if you calling on Allah, Jesus, Buddha or Christian, not being facetious. Come to the track with the students and teachers. All got a voice, who the ears that'll listen. Who the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen.
It's on you, tell the truth.
Hi everybody, I am Universe Badger, and then we have how do you want to be called? Jesus?
Yeah, that's fine. Chakreshwara Jesus. My name's Jesus, but they call me both.
Okay. And then we have DDH the Bubble. And then my co-host isn't here at this present moment. I don't know. And everybody else shows up a couple minutes after the fact. But I have to restart my phone. The energy's too intense with you and I think, because everything's glitching.
I'm trying to turn you up.
Am I low?
Yeah, because it makes me use the browser. So, but I mean, it's just lower than normal. I hear you. It's just I might have to have you a little close.
Let me see if I can turn myself up. Is that better?
No, I can't really tell, but I can hear you. So.
Okay. So anyways, tell everybody about you.
All right, I'm from Joliet, Illinois. I was born and raised suburbs of Chicago, and basically, I was a Matrix baby until I woke up. I was a signed music artist. I was signed to Gucci Mane for those of you guys watching. Uh, I had $100,000 job as an independent contractor. Had a house, cars. I had everything that you would consider the American dream. And I had an awakening after, and I couldn't get to this, so I had to let it all go. And then I found my path, and here I am 5 years later with I don't know 160,000, reaching a few million a month. So, but I'm a Chakreshwara.
So, what is a Chakreshwara to those that don't know?
A Chakreshwara is someone who's mastered the chakras already in another life. And when they woke up, all the memories start coming back, and I just started teaching again. So basically, to sum it up real short, I was a master in the chakras in another life. I'm still good, like I'm really good compared to like everybody else, but I know I still got a lot of growth to do.
Okay. So, at what point in your spiritual journey did you realize you had reached mastery of the chakra system?
And I'm not saying I haven't mastered today, but in another life I did. So I just want to just clarify that for the people watching. I seen more than enough past lives, like a good 100, right? I've seen at least maybe even approaching 1,000, right? And every one of those lives had different knowledge. And I started to tap in, and I started to remember, and I started to teach by learning from my past avatars.
Okay. So explain that a little bit deeper to those that aren't familiar. What are chakras?
Chakras are energy centers within the body that, to make it simple, that help you ascend. And in every chakra holds data, but in order to get the data, it's usually trauma bonded. So you have to go through first to get it open. And then once you get it open, you get the information that was in it, which was what blocked you in probably another life. And then once you get in there, you got to overcome your fears. And with it, you raise your vibration. And the more chakras you unlock, the closer you are to becoming an ascended master.
Okay. So basically, they're the energy wheels within our body.
Yep. My bad. Dog in the back.
That's okay. Hey, Gil, welcome. Nope, she can't hear me. So many people are familiar with chakras in a basic sense, yet very few understand them deeply. What misconception do you often see?
Exhaling. I'm the only one who teaches this type of breath work. We don't exhale. I actually, like I'm talking to you right now, I'm breathing in and breathing out. But when we get to using the chakras, the air goes in them and it replaces your exhale. So say you take a deep breath, it fills up just like everybody else, right? And then you're like, I'm holding my breath. You don't realize that that's the blockage wherever you start to feel the pressure. And if you open it, the air will go in and you don't have the need to exhale. So I'm the only one, I believe, I just, as of right now that I've seen that teaches this method, because there's tons of people who teach breath work, but none of them really teach this part.
Okay. So a lot of people don't realize that our lungs are not supposed to exhale. We're supposed to breathe in internally throughout our whole body.
But it's actually your whole body can work like your lungs do. That's what people don't realize. You can squeeze air right into any muscle you really choose to. And for those of you guys watching, I got a YouTube channel. It's Chakra Jesus, all one word. And you can go check out pool sessions and you'll see kids doing it. You'll see older men, you'll see older ladies, you'll see young people, and everyone can do it. And even though like I post tutorials all the time and I get so much flack in the comments, you have to exhale all this stuff. But because it's hard if you don't know how to feel for it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I get it.
Do you see where it says comments? Can you put in the chat? Well, not the private chat. It'll say comments.
Yeah.
Can you put what your YouTube channel is so those that are watching can tune in?
Yeah. Let me go to my YouTube real quick.
And I'm going to read a couple. Dakota Willa says, here from China, I built a shitty wall. GIW's God I'm Willing said, tapped in, sorry I'm late.
Okay.
Dana Mitchell says, definitely going to check out your YouTube channel.
I'm gonna post it right now in the comments.
Okay. So I am a Reiki spiritual leader. I'm a Reiki spiritual healer. I haven't been a teacher yet or anything like that. And even in Reiki, they do not teach you proper breathing techniques.
And I even have like, okay, like there's so many like labels, right? And whether it's a Tai Chi master, whether it's Qigong master, whatever, Reiki. And I tell people, when you come work with me, you got to throw everything you've learned out the window. Not because they don't know what they're talking about. It's just I have to assume that they didn't know what they were talking about. So I teach everyone from scratch as if they have zero knowledge. And then the first thing we do is break what you believe, which is the exhale part. And then after you get past that part, then the rest of it comes.
Okay. That makes sense to me, honestly. So, what are some of the biggest challenges and obstacles you face on the path of becoming a
Chakreshwara.
Chakreshwara? I have never heard of that.
It's because it's rare. It's like a ancient relic. There's only one other one in the world, and that's Sadhguru.
Oh, okay. I know who that is.
Yeah, so me and him are the only ones in the world. And to be honest, I don't even understand how he has it. He's smart and he's like very knowledgeable, but he don't even do what I do. So like I don't even understand how he gave himself that label.
I feel you. So what are one of the challenges you had to overcome to become that?
Letting go of everything everything I used to think made me who I was. I had to let that go and learn to love everything that I didn't like about myself. And when you do that, you get a brand new person.
Yeah. No, I have a theory. I am whatever I say I am. If I wasn't, why would I say I am?
Mm-hmm. Eminem right there.
And it's a true stance, though, because words are powerful, and that's a true statement. Because at the end of the day, who am I to tell you that you're wrong?
Mm-hmm. But I had to. Well, I've been facing so much of negativity growing in Chicago about everyone saying you can't do something, you can't do it, you can't. It doesn't matter what it was, but I always had this inner drive that I could care less about what anyone would think. People used to say I couldn't sing, and then I got a record deal with a band 5 years, 7 years later. But I had to learn. The reason I learned how to sing though was through my chakras. So I overcame all the doubt that I used to believe in. And then if we take it back even farther, in high school, like people used to say I wasn't that good in wrestling. And then by the last year, I ended up getting a scholarship for wrestling. So it's just like, I've always been that underdog. So when you train yourself that no matter what people say, if you believe in you, you can overcome anything. And I keep doing it. I keep doing it.
Yeah.
Finally, I got the nice following that I've been looking for, you know?
Right. I do know one thing, and I'm going to get a lot of slack for this, but it is what it is because I honestly don't care. Jesus wasn't Jesus in Jerusalem. He had to leave Jerusalem to say that he was Jesus. So for anybody to say that I'm just not who I am in my own hometown. Maybe you got to leave your own hometown to become who you're supposed to be, because sometimes we have to remove ourselves from what we think we need to receive what we're supposed to have.
To give you an idea of who I used to be, I've been arrested at least 30 sometimes. I went to prison at the age of 20, but never for nothing. Like, I was just a drug dealer and then I was wild, right? But I wasn't like gangbangers shooting or any type of shit. I don't follow rules, right?
Yeah.
So everybody in my hometown still remembers me as that. And the rest of the world sees me as this. So you're right, though. You're right, though.
Yeah. So I got a couple more comments. Liam, a dope artist, says, I'm recording at the studio right now, but I'll share. Thank you very much. J.R. McLean says, yo, peace and love. And then amazing, I have had a lot of Reiki done. Oh yeah, and it's a different thing. I personally don't do Reiki with just the energy. I ask permission first before I do anything, because you always have to ask permission first. So I ask permission, and then what I do is I do hands-on, because I also worked in the medical field for 19 years in rehab. So I know things from your body, what your body is telling us by feeling it. So I do hands-on and energy exchange. So mine's a different kind of thing, but I do balance your chakras and fix your crown. I haven't mastered the part of what he's mastered yet. When I first met him, I said to him, I don't know how to breathe. And I'm not the only one that said it, because there's millions of us that technically don't know how to properly breathe, and we don't realize it.
Can I tell you real quick, just briefly, because it's quick. Like, you know what I mean? So all I wanted to do, and we're going to breathe through our mouth, because I know everyone says you're not supposed to. But the mouth, you breathe in through the front. The nose, you breathe into the spine. A lot of people don't even know that part, right? So if you just take a deep breath and you inhale through your mouth, and all the viewers, you guys can do this too. You just take a deep breath and you're going to get full, and you're going to realize you have pressure in an area and it's only a specific area versus your whole body. I just want you to see that.
And that's where the blockage is, right?
Yep. And just don't exhale so you can feel the pressure, because it's going to build up.
Mine's down by my solar plexus.
So right at the top of the abs, right?
Well, a little bit lower, right between the solar plexus and the right between solar and sacral. So it's like right in the middle.
Like where the belly button is?
Kind of, yep.
Okay, so check this out. Now, since you feel the blockage, now if you just take that deep breath and squeeze your stomach until you feel the spine, then as soon as you feel the spine, let your stomach go, and the air is going to go into your spine. And it's just, you just can't panic, because a lot of people panic and then let the air out because they think they're going to pass out, because they don't know that you can inhale air. So I want you to just see that right where you felt it, you're just going to inhale. And then you're going to squeeze it until you feel the spine. And once you feel the spine, just let it go and just relax. Just like if you were exhaling, just with your mouth closed. Just stay calm and just let go of all the muscles. And you'll start feeling the air start to go into the spine.
It went in my hips.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
Just like that. I just told you.
Right, yeah.
Just like that. Now we're defying science right now. We're evolution right here live on your podcast.
Oh, I got hot too. I felt it in my hips.
Instantly. Now imagine you do 60 of those, and every breath you take, new chakras open. New chakra. You're gonna be high as shit.
Yeah.
Literally.
Did you feel it, Tortoise? Did you do it?
Funny story. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Get out of Dodge. That's amazing. Hey, welcome to Unseen Twisted Juice. I'm back from a short hiatus, kind of. I'm in a car. I did that I woke up, I grabbed my coffee, I opened up Facebook, I looked at it in horror for 10 seconds, put my phone down, and then went right into that. And I was okay. You can get really high off of oxygen, and it's a good natural way.
Yeah, because by the end, it feels like you're on acid or DMT. If any of you guys have ever done that, it's natural though. But because you don't exhale, you don't lose your chi or your energy. It stays there. So that's the difference. Because as soon as you exhale, you lose your chi.
I haven't heard someone talk about chi since I was in judo.
Yeah.
I constantly wanted to inhale, though. My body was constantly wanting to inhale, 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 inhale.
Yep. Because if you're an older soul and you've learned this already, your body will pick this up super easy.
Oh, okay.
The newer souls struggle with this because they haven't learned it before.
Okay, okay. So this is it Dana? I hope it's Dana. Dana said, "Learn from the dark and to find the light."
Yep. And I'm more of a dark worker than a light worker because everything that we do is on the back. That's where your strength is, the backside. You don't see your backside. But I don't mean dark as in like evil. I just mean dark as you can't see behind you. Right? And then we go inside, and that's where it's dark at. So through darkness is light, as they say.
I have a story on that. Marcus Drago says, "Gratitude to you, family." JR says, "Am I the only one that lost connection?" Yeah.
Yep.
Vanessa said, "How did you discover this exhale into the chakra technique? That's how I breathe underwater."
How did you start the exhale and chakra? I can't tell you other than I remembered it. But see, how I did it first was with vibration. Hold on one second. What did you see? Oh, I can't. It's as high as it goes. Okay. My girl's over here. She's like, turn it up. And I was like, I can't hear it. But so first thing I remembered was how to vibrate. You're gonna hear me now, and it's gonna sound really good, but it didn't sound like that when I first started. So when I vibrate the chakras. That's how you become a good singer, and you could tell a lot how many chakras you have open by your singing voice, because the circle of fifths is every note in your body. So the higher vibration you are, the better singing voice you have. So to show you how they sound, it sounds crazy, but I'll show you what the eye sounds like. Inhale again. Those are lower chakras. All the pitches change every time you hit a different area, though.
That makes sense too. That makes sense. They teach you when you want to open up the chakras to say the like high, whatever throughout the things, like the AE.
But see, like even like I'm about to spit some knowledge for y'all too. Y'all can get some great footage off this. So you know Om.
Yep.
Right? That's not how you do it. People go, Om. That's so fucking wrong. And I'm gonna show you how to do it though the right way. I'll start out with the O, and you'll hear the H when I breathe in, and then you'll hear the M. So I go, oh, that's the H. And then you push it till it opens, and you start to feel it. And then once they're all open, you can go, Om. That doesn't sound like Om. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like the writing is right. It's just the people aren't reading it right, if that makes sense.
It does make sense. It does make sense.
Because the H is your lungs.
Portrayal of how they do it.
So if you breathe right now and you just put an H before your breath, you'll heave. Check this out. And if any of you guys smoke, this will be good for you. Okay? And it'll sound like this. And you'll feel your lungs fill up. Easy. Super easy. And I want y'all to feel that If you want to try it too, if not, it's cool. But the people in the comments, they'll feel it instantly. Yep. Now let it fill, and you're gonna feel them lungs.
I don't really feel it in my lungs. Maybe I gotta breathe in deeper.
Kind of like, here, I'll help you. This if you squeeze your top abs right under the solar plexus, okay, until you feel your spine, and then you let go as soon as you want to heave. Let go of your abs and just heave.
Okay.
And then you'll feel it right there.
I got it right there now.
Okay. I just added a little extra step, but that's how you kind of do the solar plexus.
Okay, okay. And then Maya said her chest. Joe says, Nicholas here, dropping in some love and respect. I had a session just today.
Hey, my man, what's good with you, brother?
Chell said, good to see you still working with these people. Blessings. Dakota says, I try and I can the colors, but still always have leftover air. Dakota
Don't worry,
says,
man. There's a lot of people who don't get it because they watch. I'm better when I'm with you one-on-one because everyone's different and I coach them different.
And then she said, when I do it, I definitely am getting something, but it's big effect. Let's come out, then I breathe in though. Well, less is supposed to come out when you breathe than what you breathe in, because you're not actually pushing it out, you're pushing it through. Right?
Yeah, but it gets, that's like the beginner stuff that I teach. So because say I'm like, I want to get air into my biceps, right? I squeeze them tight and I let them go. And then I squeeze them until it gets in there. And once it gets in there, it's going to get full just like your other breath does. And then you got to take it somewhere. So then you just squeeze the next ones until it pulls that air. Then you let that go, and that's going to fill up until you need to inhale again. And you just keep moving the air. Boom, 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 boom. And then you'll see people go like 20 minutes without exhaling, like, because you just keep inhaling.
Is that kind of what they teach you when you do underwater diving, maybe?
I have a feeling they don't take the air like they do, but they have a lot of practice with expanding the breath. And because they expand so much, they can get more air. So in a sense, yes, but they're not trying to use their chakras, so they're not going to. They're going to just get this area filled with air. They're not going to try and bring it to the head. They're not trying to bring it to their hands. They're not trying to bring it to their butt. They're not trying to bring it to their knees, their feet. Oh, and then for you guys watching, you'll see my videos. If you guys go check out my page, this page, I bring people back from crazy things nobody can bring them back from. Whether you need a knee replacement, hip replacement, spine, whatever, cancer, you just need air. And where that spot is you stopped getting air a long time ago, and now it's dead. And it's dead, and it's starting to spread. So all I do is get you to bring it back to life. As soon as you get oxygen one time, the nerves come back. It hurts like a motherfucker, but you know, when you see people die and come back, it's like, that's how the body part is.
It makes sense. Oh, Dakota says she just did it and nearly lost consciousness.
You're holding the breath. We're not holding our breath. Just like, remember how I told you to let it go? You let it go. He's not letting it go. You have to let the air go once it gets in, because if you keep holding your breath, how is it going to move?
They got air in their left side and they can't get it out.
They don't need to get it out. They need to feel where it's blocked. Now the next blockage. So that's one. You got in, right? And now you feel the next blockage. You got to squeeze that until it gets inside that, and then let it go. And you'll keep moving and keep moving, just like I was just explaining a second ago.
I've got a question. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. I've got a question about breath work, because I got about 5 or 6 years, maybe a little bit longer, I got really into doing meditation and breath work. And I think I got really good at it because the last time I like really tried it, I ended up having an out of body experience. And it was insane. I don't know if I did something really right or really wrong, but I didn't want to do it again after that because I was pretty tripped out. And I wasn't on anything. I didn't do anything, but it was a pretty trippy experience. And I just wonder if you have any insight into what I ended up doing. Because what would happen leading up to that is, I would do the breath work and I would not lose consciousness, but it would put me into a
Grant.
sleep state where I would like see visions. But
Yeah.
this
So,
one time,
oh, go ahead.
but this one time that I did it, I literally had an out of body experience where my spirit was elevated above my body, and I was able to move around, and it was something else. But it stopped me doing such intense breath work because I didn't know what I was messing with anymore.
Yeah, I don't like people to leave their body. You can though. Like I know like a few people that are really good at it. I don't like people to do that. My bad. I'm getting mosquitoes out here. Because that's a lower plane thing. So like when you astral, you leave your body. So when I get your chakras open, you can take your body with you into the astral versus having to only have your spirit. So you can smell, you can taste, you can feel, you can hear. So I like people to stay in their body and we consciously travel. I haven't got to the point where I could.
Maybe I explained it wrong because I was able to do those things. I was able to open doors. Like,
Yeah. Okay. So you were consciously traveling, and that's a little new to you, isn't it?
Okay. That was not. I did not know I was going to be doing that. So
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was really a thing, and it just happened. I got, I guess, pretty good at breath work.
Oh, but you said you were in trance, though, right?
I said what?
You were in trance, right?
I was.
Yeah. See, so I guess were you still like able to focus on anything outside of you, or did all that disappear?
I actually was able to talk with spirits and yeah.
No. I meant okay. I get that part when you went to the other side, but was your physical body still aware of its surroundings?
Yeah, my physical body was aware of where I was at.
So I guess like so if I was there and I was like, hey, what are you seeing? Okay, cool. Like you were able to do that, like you could do that is what I was asking. Basically what I'm asking. Just to get
I
an
didn't
idea.
know unless someone was there and it asked me. I was by myself. So
Okay.
I don't know if I can honestly answer that question.
But I have a feeling you were consciously traveling. It's just like without nobody there to help you, like to interact with you, you wouldn't know. So I was just curious.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah,
might
no,
have left
I
your body
think I
too. I don't know.
was, but I didn't know any of what that was. That wasn't my intention. So it was a kind of scary experience. I mean, it was I didn't feel like I was in danger. I just felt like, okay, like it almost felt like my body levitated.
So yeah, that's
Um,
outer body because I struggle with that too. So you went out your body, but every time I'm about to, it's always on accident, right? Just like kind of how
mhm,
you did it, and I
right.
freak out every time I come back to my body
Yeah.
because I'm just like, what the, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I just thought I was meditating. So,
Yeah,
yeah, it was
I
pretty
wish I
So,
could
cool.
answer more for you, but I don't even know how to do that. How to just manually leave your body. I can consciously take my conscious different places. Like I can
Right.
go remote view and type stuff, but I can't. I don't know how. I ain't gonna say I can't because we all can. I just haven't figured
Mhm.
out how to take my soul out of my body yet.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see things too, but I can't necessarily control where my conscience goes. It goes wherever something is pulling me. But I can't like decide, okay, I want to remote view this. Whatever I see, it just comes.
Yeah, because my body's so open, I use my hands, I use sounds to get like the perfect channel so I can go specifically where I want. So I
Mhm.
channel with more than just my eye, like a medium channels with usually their head. I channel with my body.
Mhm.
So because I channel with my body, I can just let go, just like kind of like how you go in trance, you know what I mean? But I can let go of the control of my body, and because it's conscious, where most people's body aren't conscious, because you got to open the chakras for it to become conscious. I can just tell it what to do and it'll do it. My body will move. I'm talking about I'll do some crazy movements, sounds I never made, but I just give it full control. And then it takes me whatever I want to go see.
So I want to ask SGF Graham if he has a question.
I just got here. I'm listening. How everybody doing?
Okay, peace and love.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just listening to the stories, seeing if it's one of the many that I want to share.
Okay, okay. So how do you balance the spiritual with the material world in career, money, relationship while maintaining enlightenment?
Uh, First, you have to let go of all your attachments to the world, because that's why you're not succeeding, but that's why you get in your own way of reaching your path. And once you let that go, you have to rediscover yourself, because once you let go of everything and you understand you know nothing, you can learn everything. Again, just like when you're a kid. Why do you think when you're a kid you can learn whatever somebody wants to teach you, really? Okay. And once you do that, then you have to come back, because we don't avoid the matrix. You got to go through it. Because once you're in alignment, you manifest whatever you want. But you have to let go of you to become what you seek.
So JR wants to know what is channel?
Channeling is matching frequencies with body parts, to make it simple, but that's very vast, right? It's super vast. Some people channel like voices, and they can hear it from the other side. Some people channel visions, which is the third eye, and they could see things. Some people could do both. Where me, I'm more of a body channeler, where my limbs are conscious.
So in the moment of doubt or struggle, how do you reconnect with your inner alignment?
I haven't struggled in a long time. The reason I would always struggle though is because of me. It's not ever because of the world. It's because I would hold on to everything, and instead of just saying "fuck it," right, I would say "fuck you," and now I'm mad at you,
Yeah.
right? Where now I'm holding attachment to something that was out of my control. Because when it's out, you can't control other people. You can't control things that happen outside your body. So if it happens, you just got to let it go. Let it go.
So I learned you had to get inside yourself in order to get out of yourself.
Yes.
You
Let's go
really have
within.
to get outside. You must go within. And then once you're in, you have to realize we are all one.
Yeah.
No one
The
greater,
first,
no one
so
less.
when I had my awakening, it was like 4 hours, maybe even six, somewhere in between. But so much is going on that you lose track of time. The first mantra I ever heard was "I am you, you're me, we're one." And I never heard that because I wasn't even spiritual before this.
Now that
Uh,
you know, it's hard to unknow, isn't it?
yeah, but don't get me wrong. I was a rock star. I kicked ass in the Matrix. So like, I still got that. I'm a player at heart. You know what I mean? Like, still got those things, but I had to learn to let go of all that so that I could become this. So, but don't get me wrong. I still got it in me, but I just ain't on that no more. You know what I mean?
If someone's having a hard time grieving, and there's more ways than one to grieve. It's not because you lost somebody or somebody passed. We grieve all the time. But if somebody's having a hard time grieving because they want closure, how do you help them?
I take people to the other side. Remember how I was telling you? We take their whole body though. We don't just take their the third eye. We take the whole body so they can hug them, they can actually feel. But you have to open the chakras so that you can take that into the other world. Because if your hands ain't open, your feet ain't open, your knees ain't open, your sacral ain't open, your butt ain't open, none of that stuff, you can't take it there. You can't. And that's why people can only move around with their face and stuff. They don't have a body in the spirit world. We have full bodies. That's how I take you into your past life avatars and stuff.
So if somebody is feeling like they have to know, they really have to know, they have to find out, they have to have justice, are they stuck in the root chakra?
No. The root is just the body. But it depends on, like, so most people, when they grieve, like say they lose somebody, most of them feel it in the heart. Unless it's a relationship, sometimes they feel it in their sacral. You know what I mean? And you have to, if your body's conscious enough, and this is a lot of people aren't though, you can ask your body, where do I hold the pain from this situation? You have to go blank. But if you are not awake enough to have a quiet mind, because you have to do the work to get a quiet mind. So all the pain and trauma is in your body. So that's why when we do the work, it's like an hour long. We just go straight opening your body. And then by the end of it, they quiet. And now they can talk to their body because their body's conscious. So if you're not near that, you're not going to get no answers. But some people are. So like, if you ask yourself, where do I hold it at? You're going to feel some pain somewhere, but you have to be empty so your body can respond.
I don't
and
know.
Then hold on, there is another part though. So then you feel the body part that you hold it in. You got to get air into that, disperse it. Then you got to go do the shadow work for it.
There you go. I'm glad you mentioned that part, because that's the important key people tend to forget.
People like to do shadow work first, and it never works. It's like therapy. That shit don't work either. Because you just keep reliving the trauma versus fixing it.
And also and also with the chakras, you have to start from the first, work your way through. You can't just unblock one and expect it to always stay unblocked and go to the next one. You have to go from the bottom and work your way up. You got to go in line. It's just like being within. You got to go in, then open up, then do the shadow work to heal. Because if not, you're going to be constantly stuck in a grief state.
Yeah, which is why I tell people the body. Don't get me wrong, there's people born with things open. And I'll be like, yeah, now you're up here, ain't you? And now you're not even focused on here no more. Because you think you got all the answers. Because the third eye's open. You know what I mean? And I'm like, nah, that's the beginning. Because your body ain't open. It's like, okay, you have an open forehead. That's really cool compared to 1% out of 114 chakras. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not near where you need to be.
Sometimes they say there's over 200. So it all depends on who's talking, but there's over 200 chakras.
Well, there's 144,000 nadis. And then now that gets real fucking crazy, right? Like, so I learned that from Shiva. He said the 144, this way he told me, the 144,000 is not people. It's the nadis in your body.
Huge difference.
But we're all a part of the collective. So the more higher my vibration goes, right, the more people I'm going to draw. Because I've lived, I don't know, thousands of lives. And the higher I get, the more I open, guess what? There's DNA that's attached to that stuff. So, because once you get past most of this stuff in your life, you get to the thousands of past lives you got, right? So you start opening them, you start drawing those people. They start coming into your life because we're all here. We're all still here. And then that's how the collective works.
We mirror each other. Sometimes we meet people in the trauma that we're in, and sometimes we leave them in trauma that we're no longer in. But we mirror each other.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I couldn't be nothing without you guys, because when I read your body, I fix your body, but I have to show you how to do it. So I do all the work you do. So imagine me doing 4 sessions and 4 hours of just body work on my own. And I get something new every session because everyone's got different problems.
Mm-hmm.
So without them, though, I would struggle because, as you know, if we could fix ourselves, we'd have did it already.
a long time ago.
Straight up with you. I need y'all. I can't do it without you.
The number one thing I hear all the time is I know. And I'm thinking, if you knew, then you wouldn't be asking, or I wouldn't have to tell you. We need
And
each other.
yeah, and that's so one of those things that irks me. I know. Do you? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Because
because I understand I know nothing. So
I know
therefore I
nothing.
can learn everything.
I know when I talk to somebody, it's because they usually ask for me. I don't just go to somebody and want to talk to them unless they ask the universe for a question. And then all of a sudden, here I come. That's the affirmations. I'm only giving you affirmations, not because I have a gift over the next, because that's not how it goes. I just happen to be there to give you the affirmations that you can see it through me. Because if anybody else, you wouldn't be able to see it through them. That's it.
Yeah. And what's crazy is because people think that like I'm just like all about this. Like I am, like my everyday life. But as soon as I leave, this is gone. I go back to being in the matrix because I'm not a preacher. I'm not here to go spread the word. Like I'm not that. Like I gotta go. I'm gonna go sing. I'm gonna go do some music. I'm gonna go to the Bears game. I'm gonna go to like I'm gonna go kick it. I'm not gonna like I'm already zen. I don't need to
Yeah.
go more zen. Like I'm gonna go have some fun. You know what I mean? So like that's how I go back into the matrix. I still have my fun side. I never lost that kid aspect in me.
I did a 40-day fast before Dakota.
What?
I did a 40-day fast before. Mine wasn't a dry fast though. 15 was dry, but the rest wasn't. But I did a
Damn.
40-day fast. I did it, and it was not that easy because then your body is like telling you that it's shutting down. I gotta say proper words so before I get canceled. So, but your body acts like it's shutting down without you having something because we're almost starving something thinking that we have to have, when honestly all we have to have is air to survive. But yet people think you have to have all this other stuff.
So I'll give you an outside. So something that I think is we're addicted to food, not that we need it. 'Cause we're addicted. You're jonesing after them couple days.
Yeah. And I went through the hot, cold flashes. I've never done nothing heavy in my life, but I went through the hot, cold flashes, sweats and everything, nightmares, everything for sugar.
Yeah. Oh, sugar. Ooh.
It was bad.
I know how bad that is. You'll get some straight hallucinations. Like
I was joking.
jonesing. So, because I was a wrestler, so like I would do big cuts. Like I remember I got a scholarship, and I was walking around at 210, and I wrestled 133. So like,
Crazy.
yeah, but if you got it in you, you got it in you. There's nothing that can stop a person who wants to achieve a goal. If you got that, I'm gonna do it. You're gonna do it. Just like I took this path. Well, ain't nobody gonna stop me.
Mm-mm. And the only reason why I did it was for me, because I don't want nothing controlling me, because I only control me. And I don't want my mind is just a tool. It doesn't work like that. My mind don't own me. My mind don't think for me. My blood does. My nerve endings do. My mind is just a tool that I can use, but I'm not going to leave it on all the time and not shut it off. So I wanted to control that addiction. So it was a tough one, but it was worth it. So worth it. Yeah, sugar is the hardest thing to get out. It is.
Sugar is hard to quit. Yeah, and you ain't lying either.
No, it is.
You ain't lying. Sugar is more addicting than cocaine, for real. Food is more addicting than anything, though. Like
you think you have to have it. I stopped eating meat after that, though, and I'm grateful for that. So now I'm in the best shape ever, being 50.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I don't look 50, and I don't feel 50. And that's only because I removed the things that weren't for me. Right now, in this time, everything that's going on, I don't pay attention to things out around me. Matter only exists when you give it attention. So there's a lot going on in this world that I didn't even know about because I don't pay attention, because it doesn't matter to me. And I don't mean that I don't care. Please,
but you know what? I say, like, why do you think the 90s and the 80s was like how it was. I was born in '89, so I got the end of that. But basically the early '90s, and we didn't have access to the whole world. But now that we have access to the whole world, you're aware of all the bullshit that goes on, and now you can see past all the illusion that they used to feed us back in the day. Like, we're not the greatest country. You know what I mean? We have a lot of flaws.
A lot of flaws. A lot of flaws. Definitely not perfect, but striving to be.
Yep.
And
yep.
the
I think
thing
it'll
is,
come. I think the world is going to raise its vibration, and I think we're all going to come together.
and that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, the more people that the frequencies raise, the more people check with you, and the more people schedule with you, the more people tune in with you to learn how to open up their chakras. That's how we open up the enlightenment. That's how we get our vibrations higher. So the more that we come together as one, breathing as one, because we're only energy, atoms, protons, neutrons, and electrons. We're just energy. And the more we come together to learn how to use our body properly, the new world's already here.
And a lot of people ask me, like, what services are offered? And I say none. I say, what do you want to learn how to do?
Yeah.
And then I teach them how to do the service they're looking for. Because anything that anybody who can do it, I can teach you how to do it. Like, no one teaches how to do it because they don't know how, because most of their gifts are natural, right? And if you have a natural gift, you can't teach somebody how to be tall. You know what I mean? Like, if it's natural, it's natural. You don't even know that you have the gift until you realize some people don't have it. And then you realize you're a little different.
So I have a different opinion on that one, Dakota. Everybody is awake. I don't like that whole awakened thing. Everybody's awake. A lot of people don't want to hear it or see it. So they're choosing to ignore it. It's there.
And then my idea is awake is not none of that. Is your body conscious or not? So then I say you're asleep, but not like what he talking about. That's different.
That's different. But like at the end of the day, these words that people use, they're just words.
Just words. They're labels.
They're just labels. And once you remove all the labels and all the agreements and everything, the belief systems, nobody knows nothing. Nobody knows anything.
People who believe like politics and like argue over that shit, I just look at them. You guys are idiots. You know they don't tell us everything. Like, and you guys still believe that you do. Like, I don't know. I just don't get into politics. I'm like, you guys are tripping. It's like following celebrities. Yeah, I don't follow celebrities at all.
No, and if I run into one, I wouldn't know. I promise you. And it wouldn't bother me because they chose that, not me. It's not no big deal. Like, it really isn't. Because at the end of the day, I'm freeing myself. Once you learn to free yourself from yourself, you'll be able to get out of the hamster wheel. But if you want to stick in the hamster wheel, go ahead.
And what's the craziest part is, like, a lot of like the people who watch me will treat me like a celebrity, and I just be like, y'all wild, like y'all wild. Like, they'll be like, oh my god, I can't believe you. I'm like, bro, I'm just like you. I'm not special. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everyone has the capabilities I have.
We do. And it's why do we choose or not to enhance those? So how can people schedule with you to learn more?
I can you can message me here on this page. I got admins that'll schedule you. That's the easiest way right now. I'm building a CRM system and an online school, but it's just not ready yet.
Okay.
I can I'll put some contact info in the comments of this stream after, because it's about to be over in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. And those that are tuned in, thank you for your first time coming on. I appreciate you. We do this every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. And this is the We Are the People's podcast with the ears that will listen, and everybody has a story. So Dakota, if you would like to come and schedule an interview, it's free. We'll just give you a platform to talk about. Everybody's story needs to be heard. So get a hold of me and I'll schedule an interview so you could talk about your story. And let people know that, it's okay. It's okay because this is only temporary, and we all signed up for this. That's the part that people don't realize.
Yeah, I tell that to people too, and they'd be like, "So I signed up to," and I'll be like, "Yeah."
Yeah. Because this is college, okay? This is college, and we're going to learn it from
So I
whoever
say it's
else,
the school of hard knocks, baby.
right? And we chose this, and we chose our parents. We chose it all.
Chose it all.
Chose it all, just so we can learn this because we have to free ourselves from ourselves. If not, we'll be
And
trapped in ourselves.
I always had self love. I just didn't know it because
Yeah,
I never used to face depression, and I'm talking about when I was in prison. I'm talking about I never once was like down. I used to just be like, "Oh, this sucks." I'll be out. I was like, but I knew I was always meant for greatness. I just never once doubted myself, no matter what bad shit happens. And even like I didn't tell you, but when I told you I came from Kentucky, my car broke down Monday, and I was supposed to be somewhere else. And my girl with me, I was like, "Don't worry, shit works out for me. That's just how it works."
always,
And
always.
then it did. It worked out. Like I'll be in such flow state, like everything works out for me. And it's crazy because if you with me, you'll see it. Now, but I don't worry, bro. It's gonna work out. I promise.
Yep. So before we end this, I want to talk about our sponsor. We have a sponsor now called Shimmerwood Seltzer Beverages. They're CBD infused seltzers. It's a good way to relax and healthy. They're all organic. They got some amazing flavors, all natural, no artificial flavors, no GMO, gluten-free, everything. It's such a healthy alternative to be able to relax instead of open up the alcohol, the devil's juice. And that's just a saying too, because it don't even exist. So at the end of the day, pop open a Shimmerwood, enjoy yourself. Relax, unwind. You get a 30% off. You've mentioned our code, the people, and tap in and tune in and relax. So let's say a positive message real quick as we wrap this up. Give the world something positive.
Don't let your surroundings decide who you are, but also don't surround yourself with people you don't want to be with. Okay, that's very simple, guys. And you put yourself in a different place, I promise you'll grow.
So Gilly, positive message. No.
I'm gonna quote a Bob Dylan song.
Okay.
And don't think twice, it's all right.
SGF Graham, positive message.
I really don't have one. It's
Okay.
stay light, stay low, stay thinking, and listen. That's what I've been doing a lot lately, of just listening.
Also, SGF Graham is a conscious artist. I can't really say rapper because he also sings. He's a conscious artist, and he's got new music coming out shortly. Tell him about it, SGF Graham.
I got 888 coming out. I'm probably more than likely doing direct to consumer. Might put a few singles on Spotify or something like that. But it's gonna be pretty epic. It's one of my most out the box group of music that I have. That is also something that I always wanted to do, and I finally stepped out of that shell and just became me instead of doing what they expect me to do. So I'm definitely proud of this body of work that's about to come out.
And those that missed the intro, I'm going to play it on the outro, and that's SGF Graham on there. So
real quick, go follow my music on all platforms. Jesse and a Box of Chocolates.
yes, everybody go follow. And plus, go tune in to his channel to get your classes scheduled today. Plus, go hit up his YouTube link and raise that up. Go to Instagram, raise that up. I'm going to have him put all his links in here while the outro is going out so you can find him on all platforms. Raise it up because we need each other. And it's only a minute. It's only a second to go push follow.
And if you subscribe, I give you a free 30-minute session to figure out the breath part, because that's where everyone struggles.
Everyone struggles, including me. And I've been doing this for years. So
for sure.
Yes. All right. Thank you, everyone. May your night be full of positive energy and high vibrations. Remember, you are whatever you say you are. No one else can tell you you're not. It's your life. Peace and love, everyone.
Namaste.
Peace, peace.
Let's get to the bottom of this one. Unspoken truths that I miss one. Tap into the minds of the people. Rather acknowledge before I dismiss one. Atheists, Muslim, Christians, Buddhists, they all got usage. All got perspective. It's a collective. Get to the bottom where the truth is. Where the heart's uncovered. Where you detox from all of the lies you smothered. Where them tries could have killed you. But with faith you recover. Yeah. Peel off the makeup. We finna take off. Never said it'd be a cakewalk. Meditate till we charged up. That's Hugo's regardless. Decalcify my pineal. Breaking language barriers, we saw millennials. Planets passing age rotations, down me we owe. So down me we know. Sometimes we can be slow, that's why my ears open. Every drop you add could complete the ocean. Speak up, play your part too. Been vulnerable, it's so hard to reflect on all the juice like torture. It's on you, tell the truth.
Yeah, we about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. Listen. Yeah, aim in the fit so you see in the mirror. Play with your focus and watch it get clear. Polish your crown, turn it up if you wear it. You live in the root, release what you're fearing. And watch it all rise, the righteous will hear it. They calling us twisted, I'm not even caring. Because it's unseen, the mind is too barren. They won't even heal it, they pass it to cheering. We over here healing, conversing and listening. Know that the truth isn't always appealing, but end it with healing and find your beginning. Frequency positive, what you receiving. Perception is up to you, what you believing. What you retrieving, mentally speaking. Life that they breathing, no words from a heathen. Don't know it all, but together undefeated. Conversation, rather want it, you need it. Come fill up your tank before it's depleted. Don't care if you calling on Allah, Jesus, Buddha or Christian, not being facetious. Come to the trial with the students and teachers. All got a voice, we the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. Conversation, rather want it, you need it. Come fill up your tank before it's depleted. Don't care if you calling on Allah, Jesus, Buddha or Christian, not being facetious. Come to the trial with the students and teachers. All got a voice, we the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen, hey. Yeah. We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. Praying for truth cause the world is so fickle. Keeping my mental how clean as a whistle. Attention's a trap, they can lead you astray. Steering this ship through the storm and the haze. Real conversations are lost in the greed. Others get lost in the web that it weaves. Sift through the rhetoric, uncover schemes. Knowledge inherited, this is imperative. I got a lot on my mind and I'm sharing it. Apples to oranges, it ain't no comparisons. I'm the type that'll never break character. I'm the type to make memories and cherish them. Trust intuition and doubt of disparity. Pursuing the echoes of wisdom. Chasing that moment of clarity. Conversation rather one if you need it. Come fill up your tank before it's depleted. Don't care if you calling on Allah, Jesus, Buddha or Christian, not being facetious. Come to the track with the students and teachers. All got a voice who the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. Conversation rather one if you need it. Come fill up your tank before it's depleted. Don't care if you calling on Allah, Jesus, Buddha or Christian, not being facetious. Come to the track with the students and teachers. All got a voice who the ears that'll listen. Who the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen.
It's on you, tell the truth.